All right, what is up, boys? Yes, we are finally here for the long-awaited centers tier list. I was waiting on Evan Mobley, honestly. I was honestly waiting to see whether they make him a center or a power forward, and they made him a forward. So yeah, and I also was considering mixing and meshing the power forward tier list and the center tier list in one, since a lot of power forwards can actually like switch onto being like a center, like AD, more so AD. Sometimes Giannis is actually the center because their rebounding stats are obviously not as good as centers, but they're like just enough to be comparable to a center. But I decided to forego that and just release the center tier list separately. The power forward tier list will be released a bit later when we get Evan Mobley. As of now, he's in the shop, but I've seen varying people say he's good. Then I've seen others say he's so weak and so bad. So I'm kind of waiting for more reviews on him and for me to get my hands on him whenever he's available for us to actually get in the game without having to luckily pre-order him. I don't know. I have no idea how people are getting him pre-ordered. Like it's genuinely a mystery because there's absolutely zero ways to get Evan Mobley in the game, but yet people are somehow getting him from pre-orders. Like, yeah. Instead of trying my luck on that, I think I'll just wait until they actually release him in like a pack or something, and then test him out. Hopefully they give out trial cards. So yeah, let's get on to the center tier list. Okay. So at number 1 we have Nikola Jokic. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are saying like, how is Nikola Jokic number 1? Because hear me out. It is still definitely a very sticky battle between him and Joel Embiid for number 1. But after the Embiid nerf, he has definitely been toned down just enough. And then on top of that, Jokic actually got buffed, which pushed him up. So they nerfed Embiid, which toned him down. They nerfed Dunk Monster, the patch before that, which toned him down as well. And then they buffed Jokic, and they buffed post moves. And yeah, even though I don't really even do any post moves with Jokic, but there are Jokic players out there who are genuine buckets, bro, who actually use the power offense to their best and score a lot with Jokic, man. It's just not in me. It's just not my playstyle. But after those buffs, man, Jokic is definitely a dangerous card now. Like, obviously there's there's the obvious reasons. His amazing rebound, his amazing rebound, his amazing strength, his amazing passing. But it's the floor spacing, man. He is now a 3-point god. Let's get a look at his 3-point pull-up pro. They upgraded his 3-point pull-up pro to level 3, and I think they even buffed his 3-point stat. So, like, he was already pretty decent at shooting threes back then, especially off the catch and shoot. But now he's actually really, like, he's definitely deadly from it. Like, sometimes he can even like ISO and pull up his own 3 from there. I've seen Jokic just start to do that now. Like, it's crazy, man. Yeah, he's definitely like crazy. And then they buffed they buffed the movement speed that your teammates get when they use your exclusive screen. And it is very noticeable. It is very noticeable, man. You set that screen and your guard or whoever on your team runs past that screen, like, they turn into Speedy Gonzalez, bro. Trust me. So yeah, Jokic is very deadly. Great rebounding, great strength, great floor space, like extremely good floor spacer now. Great pass at playmaker, and he can also get his own buckets, like, off the jump if you're good at post moves and doing hook shots and abusing the power offense. He's amazing at setting himself up to score like that as well. Like, this card is crazy. The only weakness he has is his poor defense and low block. So yeah, you're definitely gonna get you're probably gonna get wrecked on the defensive end, but the amount of offense that you can generate with Jokic and the amount of brick shots you can clean up with his great rebounding, like, you can't go wrong. He definitely has overtaken Joel Embiid as number 1 in the game. Okay, number 2, we have Joel Embiid. Yeah, I said it in the Jokic like showcase there that Embiid has definitely gone down. Like he can definitely, like, to certain people, he can definitely still be number 1. Trust me, this card is dangerous. This card is dangerous enough to still be considered number 1. But to the general public, like the casual Embiid users, like, the nerf definitely did hit him, man. Like, he lost 50 points of strength. Then, and the previous nerf before that, they also nerfed Dunk Monster. So, I mean, there's still instances where, like, this guy just catches and dunks the ball, like, instantly, like, without any issue. But there are definitely other instances in the game where, like, he can't do it. Like, he literally just can't get it off. Like, it's pretty flip-flop, but you can definitely realize it's not as consistent as it was before. And that's a step in the best direction. Oh, man, this rain is coming, man. I really hope it doesn't mess up my audio that much. Yeah, like, you can definitely notice it now. Like, Embiid's like, dunk monstering is definitely not as consistent as it was before. And then again, generally, players have gotten way smarter, man. Like, everyone's just stealing in the post now. Everyone is just waiting for that pump and insta-stealing, man. I have not figured that trick out yet. I've not figured the insta-steal trick out. Maybe you time it as soon as they pump fake. You get the steal, like, as soon as they pump fake. So you steal in rhythm with them. I have no idea, man. To me, I feel like I've been doing it and I haven't gotten zero success with those steals. But that's just me. So, yeah, Embiid, he's still very dangerous. Trust me. Against weaker centers, like, a lot of people run Chet at this center. Well, he's pretty much forced to be a center since he's so tall. Even if you run double centers, I don't think there is a center tall enough to take that spot from him. So you go against Chet, like, you're wrecking him. Trust me, you're probably getting wrecked on when it's Chet's time to run offense, but on your offensive possession, bro, you're wrecking them, bro. Like, you're reaching to your spot and you're just dunk monstering. But against, like, more centers that are around his strength range, you can definitely notice the drop-off in the dunk monster consistency. But apart from that, Embiid is still pretty crazy, man. Like, his mid-range is cash. His three-ball is, I wouldn't say, he's definitely not on Jokic's level of floor spacing. But don't sleep. Trust me, do not sleep on Embiid's three-ball. Trust me, do not sleep on it. It is pretty dangerous. Post moves, I mean, just like Jokic, bro, you can be a monster. You can be a legitimate, unguardable monster if you're good with post moves on Embiid. Unfortunately, that's just not my thing. His block is very good. Like, one of the best defensive centers in the game, Joel Embiid. Like, this guy gets a lot of blocks, man. Like, things that you would not expect Embiid to block, bro, like, he gets them. Trust me, he gets blocks. Rebounding, he's pretty good at rebounding as well, obviously. And his defense is pretty serviceable. Bro, I gotta get back to this recording, man. I'll get back to this recording later when this rain just goes away. Okay, so thankfully the rain is finally over, man. Jesus Christ, man. I've been waiting for like a half an hour to finish this video, bro. So at number 3, guys, we got Chet Holmgren. Yeah, it's pretty surprising, man. Honestly, you can flip number 4 and number 3 on this list. It's all about your preference, but I think Chet brings a tiny bit more value than the number 4th spot player, to be honest. Like, Chet's shooting is definitely inconsistent, mid-range and three-point, but he can definitely dunk spam. His defense is very good, but I'll get into that later on. His defense is very good. The only glaring issue, the glaring issues with Chet is his strength and his rebounding. But I've seen a lot of players R7 Chet and then go and play with like another power forward that can rebound good, like Giannis or AD. I mean, it's pretty much required to either have Giannis or AD on your team. So you get Giannis or AD on your team and you have Chet. Chet is automatically locked in as center, and he's going to be faster than every single center in the game. There is no center that is faster, or I think that is even comparable to Chet's speed. On defense, here's the funny thing. On defense, he's going to get destroyed. Like, put aside his great blocking stat, his high defense stat, and his great badges. He's going to get destroyed on defense. That's if the opponents play a bunch of strong cards and they target Chet himself. If they target Chet himself, they're gonna absolutely wreck him. But the moment the offense on the enemy team decides to target somebody else on the team, Chet is free to help defend, and his help defense is so good because he's incredibly fast. He's incredibly fast, and his exclusive gives better chase down block success. So there's where you get it. Like, they attack Chet, they're gonna posterize him, they're gonna dunk monster him because there's a huge gap in his strength compared to other centers. But the moment they take off their focus off of Chet and attack another one of your teammates, your help defense is so great that it's literally gonna cause them to lose. And yeah, he's pretty inconsistent with the rebounding, but that's why you gotta pair yourself with a good rebounding like power forward. I think even Pascal Siakam is pretty good as well because he gets a lot of rebounds as well, and he can, oh my god, can that bird shut up? Okay, yeah, he gets a lot of rebounds as well, and he can space the floor pretty decently. So yeah, Chet is pretty good just because of that help defense he gives. I mean, you're gonna occasionally be able to hit the corner pocket threes and stuff like that, especially off the catch and shoot. I wouldn't recommend like going off the dribble shots with Chet though. I mean, like, if you're desperate and you really need that shot to go down, like, yeah, you gotta take it. But I wouldn't really recommend it that much because his shooting stats are pretty abysmal. Like 444 3-point and 484 mid-range at R1. Like, I think at max it's like 550 3-point or something like that. Like, yeah, but that's not what he's here for. I mean, it's an option in his kit. It is definitely a tool that he has to shoot the corner threes because his passive helps with it as well, and his dominance also helps with it, and he has great badges for it. But that stat is so low that it makes it so inconsistent, bro. But yeah, that's Chet Holmgren. He's genuinely here just because of that speed and blocking that he has, and the occasional dunk spam that he can pull off. Like, on offense, he's murdering other centers. On offense, he's absolutely murdering other centers. He's so fast that he just runs past them and dunks. Like, it's pretty crazy. Let's move on to the next now. So at number 4, I highly contemplated putting him in number 3, is Karl-Anthony Towns. But I think Chet's defense honestly helps him. He has what Cat has in spacing the floor, albeit to a very worse degree, but he can do it. It's not like he can't. He can. He has the opportunity to do it sometimes. He's just pretty inconsistent shooting wise. Whereas Cat is very consistent shooting wise. Like, you get him to R6, R7. Like, he's R5. He's pretty kind of. He's a bit of a fraud at R5 shooting terms. I've missed like 3 wide open like 3-point shots with him at R5, and it's like, wow, how is that even possible? But R6 and up, R6 and R7, he's pretty consistent and reliable from the 3-point. I'm talking catch and shoot, corner threes, dribble pull-up threes, step back threes. Like, he's pretty consistent from R6 and up. And rebounding wise, he's no slouch. He's definitely not out rebounding the bigger legendary centers like Embiid / Jokic, obviously Jokic, but Embiid and stuff like that. He might even out rebound like cards like 80 and stuff. But it's definitely serviceable. It's no slouch. His block, you're gonna get a couple blocks a game with Cat. Like, he's not the greatest defender, but he is no slouch on defense as well. He's pretty mediocre on defense, I'm not gonna lie. His speed is very good. He's probably the second fastest center. Yeah, he's probably second to Chet, to be honest. His 3-pointer is the bread and butter of this guy, man. Like, if you want to play Giannis, you're gonna want to pair yourself with a Karl-Anthony Towns. Like, you're gonna get free lanes, because here's why. Cat is automatically taking away 99% of the times the best shot blocker / highest strength person on the enemy team, since he's going to get paired up with their center, who's all like automatically going to have probably the better rebound and better shot blocking potential / strength potential compared to everybody else on the floor. And as a Giannis man, you want that. You want that center to be locked into guarding somebody on the corner or somebody very far away from the basket, so you just have free roam in the paint, bro. Like, the Giannis and Cat duo is crazy. Like, Cat fits in so well with so many driving cars, like pretty much all the driving cars. Ant-Man, he fits in well with. Zach LaVine, he fits in well with. Like, any car that wants to get into the paint and dunk, yeah, Cat fits in well, because he automatically spaces the floor so well because of his dangerous three-point shooting. And he even fits in well with ISO, like guards that don't even really want to get to the rim, just want to ISO very well. Like, get yourself Cat, bro. Like, he spaces that floor very well. But his speed is pretty decent as well. Like, he's second to Chet. Like, it's a huge margin. It's a huge margin, but like, he's second to Chet. But him being second to Chet is like pretty good compared to every other center, because they're all pretty much slower, like slugs compared to Cat. Like, early on, I remember when he did not get nerfed. Pre-nerf, Cat was a problem, bro. He was definitely a problem. His glaring issues is really his like mid-range and his strength. But I mean, his strength is not terrible. Like, you're definitely getting dunk monstered on. You're getting dunk monstered on pretty much by any R6 Embiid, any Giannis. But like, who else isn't? Like, it's so OP that it doesn't really matter, man. His mid-range, you can break into mid-range, but you're genuinely not gonna really be taking much mid-range shots. He has his exclusive dunk, which is kind of hard to block, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, there's Cat. He's very consistent three-point shooting, the ultimate floor spacer in the game. Very mediocre on defense and blocking. Like, he's not bad, he's just mid. He's just borderline mid on the defensive end and the rebounding end. But his floor spacing is very dangerous, man. If you want a dangerous floor spacer, Cat is your option, and that's number 4. Let's head to number 5. Okay, so we're at number 5, and I think it's well deserved, man. I was honestly in a deadlock between Jonas Valanciunas, DeAndre Ayton, and Bam Adebayo. I mean, you can throw Sabonis up there as well, but those other cards have one thing in common, man. They're all super slow. Whereas Bam has a lot of defensive speed, movement speed, and defensive movement speed, so he can help defend a lot. Like, you realize there's a theme with the center tier list where you're either a really good rebounder, you have a really high strength stat, or you're really fast. Those are the 3 things that make a great center, in my opinion, right now. Like, Bam's help defense is pretty crazy. I've seen him zooming around the court, like, help defending a lot of people, man. He's a very underrated card. He's automatic from mid-range. I've seen people spam alley-oops with him. His rebounding is very good as well. Like, he's a very well-rounded cheap card. Like, for his price range, he's very good. He can definitely he might sell you on the 3-point a lot. No, I'm not gonna lie. His 3-pointer is 205, bro. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, his dunk is pretty decent as well. I'm kind of curious to see where his dunk monster goes up to. Okay, so he has level 4 dunk monster. You're not really gonna get to abuse any other center. You're mainly gonna be facing a bunch of Giannis's, a bunch of ADs, a bunch of Embiids. Maybe you might get away with dunk monstering on Chet, to be honest, but he might block you a lot though. But yeah, he makes the number 5 over Sabonis. I think Sabonis is an amazing cheap option, but he's too slow. Valanciunas is basically a worse, slower version of a better rebounding, but worse in every other aspect version of CAD. DeAndre Ayton is basically a free version of Joel Embiid, with a little less strength, I believe. Yeah, he has a little less strength and worse block. So he beats all of them, to be honest, because of his great help defense. Oh, this rain is coming back, man. Okay, but I guess that's what I gotta say. There's your number 5. There's your 5 best centers in the game, in my opinion. Let me wrap this up before the rain goes. So see y'all in the next one.